This is Retired Geek Woman with Skyrim Retired Slow Play Part 36. And when we last left off, we had stopped by the house to do a bit of building after having a pretty exhaustive running around and doing all kinds of stuff. When we got back to the house, there were some nasty creatures that were attacking the children, and that ticked me off. I did have my steward hire a bard, and you can have them, bards, you can have them play songs, make a specific request. It's kind of a nice ambiance thing more than anything else. I kind of like listening to the instrumental music, so I asked my bard to play some instrumental music. And so now we've got pretty much everybody at the house that's going to be living here. I really hated that I didn't get those bedrooms added on the other side. Double check and make sure the kitties are asleep. But it is what it is. I wish that's what I had done that instead of the garden. And I'll use the garden, but I really should have done the bedrooms because it makes me feel better immersively that my people, the steward and the bard and my follower, are not standing around the house all night. If you put the extra bedrooms in, they actually sleep in those beds. So it's okay. It's no big deal. It's not the end of the universe. Definitely not going to go back. So what we're going to be doing next is we are going to go find Azura's store is our next quest that we're going to be going on. And just taking a quick look here at weapons and what we got going on. Make sure everything is charged. So if you would look at the previous episode, you could see I did quite a bit of building on the house. It was kind of a break from things. I needed that after what we had done. Taking a quick look around here and saying, okay, where do I need to go? Oh, by the way, I did add a place for animals. Don't know if I'll get any or not, because what I don't know is, do the giants show up over there? So I'm not sure. If you have Hearthfire DLC and you've got this house, please let me know. If it would be a waste of my time to put animals in there if they're going to get killed. So I don't know what all you can have. Chicken, cows, I'm not sure. And I don't even know what they're for exactly. I think chickens can give you eggs. So anyway, we're going to head off here, and basically the place that we need to go is right across the pond from the house. Which is another reason I'd stop by. Well, I stop by all the time because I really like going to my house. I love working on it as much as I can. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, that one thing I did off camera is I had gone on to each of the work stations in the house and made a comprehensive list of all the things that I am going to be looking for that I need to finish it up. So if you see me picking up things, it doesn't make any sense that I would normally pick up. That's why, like wolf skins, I think is one of the things that I need. So anyway, I made a list. I didn't think you need to see that. I use Microsoft OneNote for all my gaming notes on any game that needs notes. Skyrim doesn't need notes that much because you have a quest journal that's pretty detailed. But for something like that, I mean, I would keep going back and forwards, and I didn't want to do that. So I went ahead and made an actual list in my OneNote for Skyrim of all the stuff that I needed. And I broke it down by, like, the entryway needs 3 deer hides, 3 large antlers, and 1 saber cat tooth. So I made a list like that so that when I go in and make those things, I know that I can remove some of the workstations. Actually, there was one that I could remove that I had done everything on it that I needed to do. So it's not a huge list. I was surprised at how small it is. We do need an awful lot of amulets, but we're going to look for them and no worries about that. So we're coming across here, and it looks like this is the ruin that we need to go in. And boy, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful sunny day on the water. I just had to stop and look at that because it was absolutely gorgeous. And just took a minute, took a breather. It's like, okay, before we get in here and get into a major mess or fight or whatever the heck's going to be going on. And I really wish that Serena would stop saying about the sun since she's human now. But alas, she does talk about that. So So we found it. This is the deep that we need to go into. And I think there's an entryway on the top of that one tower that's off to the side there. You have to excuse me for trying to, it's like, how do I get in here? I'm swimming. It's like, oh, okay. I'm sure there are all kinds of ways. You probably could have climbed up there if you weren't on a horse, but I don't know for sure. I do think that water's beautiful, and how you could see through the top of it on a sunny day. You can see down underneath. As you can see, that's the entrance right there. And I decided I was going to take my horse and put him over here by this tree just to kind of have him out of the way. Plus I was waiting for Serena to catch up. I don't know which way she decided to swim, but she's with us now. My faithful companion. Oh, and there's something there. Oh, mud crab. I needed some mud crabs for the house building, so I needed the chittens from them, so I went ahead and picked that up. I don't know how many I needed for sure, but I decided for a little while anyway. They're plentiful because they're so annoying, but I'll be able to grab a couple and have Serena help me with that, and she usually kills them before I can get to them anyway. You can see that I'm level 17, almost level 18, and I'm almost positive that is my highest level I've ever been. I'm pretty sure. I know I've done some of these quests that we're going to be doing, such as the Azura Shrine. I've done that one. I think there's one other Daedric quest that I've done, and I think I've gone a little bit further in both the main quest and the Civil War quest. But as far as the level of character, I think this is the highest. And check this out. Just some interesting stuff. Beautiful jade and emerald circlet. We'll take that. And just a dead guy hanging there. It's like, okay, thought I would check and see if we could read that book. I still need to clean all this out. I did remember this. I got killed by a vampire, and this was a note that was on the vampire, and I had forgot to check. It was Assassin's Writ is the name of the note that I missed when it happened. Looking here at this Immortal Blood book, I don't really think there's anything here. Sometimes these are stories, and there's so many stories in this game, but sometimes they are actually helpful as far as the dungeon that you're in or the ruin that you're in. I guess I don't call them dungeons here. But I was taking a look at all the various notes that I had and books, and I don't know which one I picked up. So we're going to be looking at these just to make sure that it doesn't further the quest at all. And I was really curious about this dude hanging here, kind of a bummer. Was this the one? I think this is the one. No, I don't know. Anyway, I was just kind of going over them. So dead guy hanging here, kind of ominous. Also checking around in the water here because it's, you never know when there's going to be a doorway or there's going to be a chest or whatever there might be. My cursor's telling me to go straight. I'm kind of taking my time because I don't want to get into a big fight and not be prepared. And she's like, this is gorgeous. Look at the skeletons all bent into these rocks. It's kind of creepy. Blood everywhere. Like, okay, this isn't, I don't know, beautiful. The waterfall's beautiful, I guess, if you call this beautiful. But irregardless, I wanted to check around. And I know that I needed to go straight ahead, or I think so. It told me to go straight ahead. It's like, okay, how do I get straight ahead? There's a waterfall with the wall. Do I go through the wall? Do I go left? I don't know. I don't know. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I won't get too lost. I don't think it's too big. So we're going to go down this way and see what we can see. Going very carefully left to right. Skeletons had nothing on them. So skeletons in a very strange place. I don't like the look of this. So it was beautiful a minute ago, and now she doesn't like the look of it. Which is it, Serena? Make up your mind, dear heart. Oh, and we've got a skeleton. And I think we have a second skeleton. Oh no, it's a novice necromancer. Okay, well, you can be dead quick enough here. So I had my scrolls or my spells already charged up, so I had to dump them off so I didn't hit anything I didn't want to hit. Like Serena, for instance. And so just gonna check around. Oh, I hate it when I kick skeletons. I'm so sorry. And someone told me the embalming tools were for embalming dead. Look at that. We harvested the dark elf blood. So that's cool. That gets us a little further on that other quest that we had. So that's all right. And there's a number of things here. There was a human heart. I don't know what human hearts could be used for, I haven't come across them very often. And so I thought, you know what, maybe we should go ahead and take it, and we'll find out later if it's something we can use or something that we'll dispose of. So it's kind of like, you know, it is an ingredient, so we can go put it in our ingredients. What's she doing over there? We can go put it in our ingredients satchel at home, and maybe we'll find a use for it, but it was kind of creepy to carry around. It's like, ooh. I didn't like doing that, but that's okay. We'll check the skeleton, and we already checked the necromancer, and got dead guys laying here by the door, and it just opens. It doesn't say it opens a new section. So, oh, hello. How are you guys doing? Necromancer there. Oh, what? Killed that. There's a skeleton come out of nowhere. Oh, it looks like she killed this other guy and resurrected him. It's like, okay. Thank you for doing that. I didn't think I had the invisibility potion recipe, so, and I don't know that I need it, but I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and pick it up. And checking the table, because you never know when there's going to be something really useful, like a gem or soul gem or something on the tables. So kind of just taking a quick look around for chests or anything like that. And we got a necromancer, a dead necromancer following us. That was the one that I killed. A hawk beak. Interesting ingredient there. May or may not use that. And another door. I hated her humanoids. Zombies. It's like, it's so gross. Part of it too is I'm rewatching the entire series of The Walking Dead, so it's not a good sound that I want to hear. It's like, oh my gosh, they're after me. I need my knife to take care of them. So it'll go away soon enough, and they are useful. And what do we got here? Oh, an apprentice necromancer. And there we go. That'll teach you, she says. Got a chest here. A couple things. Oh, those robes are worth, you know, if we're getting half of that, that's not bad. That's a 200 or so gold item. And we'll pick some stuff like that up because it's worth it. And it doesn't weigh a whole lot. And I like checking these cabinets and things because not only do they have pieces of gold, they also sometimes have gems, and they often have things for the kids, like clothes or toys or whatever. And so I'm always looking for new toys that I can have for the kids. Eventually I'm going to figure out where to put all of those toys and have a place so when the kids ask me, do you have something for me, I can say yes. I know that I think I need to go through that door right there, but there's water, and I like to go underneath if I can and take a quick look around because there's chests down here. Sometimes there's dead bodies that can be looted, skeletons. Sometimes there's even more than that. So I love looking around under the water here. And it looks like there is a cavern. So it's like, all right, pop up real quick, get my breath, and then go through the doorway down below that we just saw. I don't know what's down here, but, you know, it's worth checking out real quick. And there's a chest down here. It's only 7 gold and a Magicka potion, but it was worth checking anyway. And a hat. What a waste. I didn't see anything else down here, though. Oh, let's take a nap down here and die. Can't take a nap down there. It looks like it's a dead-end place, but that's okay. It was worth checking out. And I can see my breath had run out, and it was starting to damage my health, so time to go back out. I didn't see anything down there. I don't think I missed anything, but, you know, it's always fun to check underwater areas. And we really don't have to do that a whole lot in Skyrim. Oblivion quite a bit more. And it was actually one of the quests that you had to do. You needed to have water breathing spell. Hello, skeleton. We're gonna blow you apart. And you had to have it to do a quest. You had to have water breathing. So, you know, I think I have a couple of water breathing potions, and I may look into that if we ever find a recipe for it, or I may end up with a water breathing ring or something. I don't know. We'll find out. It doesn't seem to be something absolutely crucial, at least as far as I've played the game. So I don't know if I'm going to need it, but we'll find out. And hello there, Necromancer. Goodbye, Necromancer. The other one was coming around the corner, so I was like, oh, let Serena take care of it if she can, and she got him, so. Oh, I guess she didn't, he wasn't quite dead. I think the necromancer killed her resurrected necromancer. Oh my gosh, this is getting confusing. So anyway, yes, I've already checked that. We don't need to check it again. Yes, we've already checked that. I don't know why I double checked. So I guess I did miss something. I missed a potion. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Alrighty. Oh, increased our enchanting to 29. That is awesome. And we are almost to level 18. So that's cool. Goat hide. We needed that for the house. Picked that up. And I'm trying to figure out what that, I can't really see. I guess it's just I can't tell. It's a speck. I don't know what it is. These soul gem fragments. I've never found a use for soul gem fragments. If you have, please feel free to let me know, because I haven't. And we got a locked door. Could be something cool. Let's go ahead and save. It's apprentice, and I think our level, see, we're level 43. So we're doing pretty good on our lock picking skills. And this looks like a barracks of some kind. And I didn't see anything in here. But I did see potions and a chest. So it was worth checking out. I don't need any fishing boots that I'm aware of. So we'll check the chest. And all kinds of goodies. Some gold healing potion, a ruby, some 500 gold robes. So that was a nice little chest tucked away in here in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, I'm glad we were able to easily pick that lock. And figure out where the heck we're going next. And it looks like that away. And just checking here, different things. Frost salts are worth 100, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to need them for anything. Again, I'm not sure if we're going to, you know, if we're going to be getting into potion making. I don't use a whole lot of potions playing on such an easy level. Just sometimes some health potions and then the occasional Magica. And of course my cure disease. So I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. So I collect a few ingredients here and there. Who's there? A skeleton, but we exploded him. Man, did they explode. Whew. Oh, and something. Ascendant Necromancer. And he's got a ward spell up. So when he was also taking my Magica with whatever spell he was using. So kind of wait until, oh goodness, what the heck was that? I didn't like that. So he's got some kind of ward on him. And he seems to be taking my my magic, and there's an easy fix for that. I got these things that you can't, it doesn't matter if you take all my Magica away from me, because I will kill you. And dead you are, done and done, as my lovely apprentice says. Apprentice, she's better than me. So I'll do a quick heal even though I don't need to, because it ups my skill a little bit, and put my spells back in my hands. And check all this stuff laying around, see what we got. We got some dead skeletons. I never know, they might have something that we want. We'll go check out that Ascendant Necromancer. Haven't heard that one before. A couple potions. Nice. Never know when they're going to come in handy. Eventually I may have to sell some because I've got so many. I used to store them in my house, and then I'd go back and store more, and I never seemed to use the ones that I stored in my houses. And so I don't know that we'll do that. Water here area with looks like a lever. So I jumped across and ran across to the other side. And there's water. Like I said, Ascendant Necromancer. And look what he's got. A dagger, some not very good robes. I mean, for a toughish kind of guy, he seems like it'd have more than that on him, I thought. And it looks like there's some kind of, I don't know what this is, something where they're sacrificing something here. It doesn't look like it's good, whatever it is. It's 7 gold. And it looks like there was a big chest on the other side as well. So we're going to take a quick look. Oh, there was a pull chain. on the wall, and the pull chain lets down that walkway, which is like, okay, we could always swim across. Scaled armor worth 350, so it's at least 125. And I thought, well, let's take that. And that nice necklace that we can use if we decide to do enchanting. And just thought I would run across here, and I really, again, let's check underneath. What do we got underneath here? Looks like there's some skeletons underneath here. I don't see any walkways or anything. Hello, skeleton. We'll take your 5 gold. And then I see a door. Ooh, there's a door. There's a door. Cool. Oh, and it has. I gotta pick the lock. Like, okay. What is in here? A chest and some potions. So that's pretty cool. And I was looking at the, see, I have a draught of water breathing. It's only 30 seconds. So I went ahead and took it just in case. I probably shouldn't have done that. So, because I'm not going to need it very long. Because that's all there is. There's nothing else here that I can see. So, you know, that's okay. Maybe we'll be able to make those those potions. I went back to double check just in case I did miss anything. But I don't see anything we missed. So up the stairs we go, past the dead guy we go. There is a door we're supposed to open over here. And I think that takes us on to our next locale. Double check over here. So that's just a walkway back the other way we came. I thought that was kind of a wasted walkway. Especially when you can run right across the water and go up the stairs. Didn't make any sense. Oh well, don't matter to me. We're getting where we need to go. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Another locked door. These locked doors that we're finding are kind of paying off. And we're increasing our skill. Plus, we're finding goodies in them, like these nice potions here. But sometimes other goodies, but didn't seem to be too much in here. It's like, okay, whatever. We checked. Back we go. I don't know where the heck Serena is. I don't know, she may have gotten stuck somewhere. That's okay. Like, okay, we got to activate the bar. That seemed weird to me. Oh, it was blocked from the other side. So I guess we could have gotten there from another direction. It kind of confused me. It's like, all right. She was standing on the other side. And our compass is saying go this way. So now we're going deeper in to this particular ruin. So we're going deeper in. What do we got here? Don't know. We're still looking for Azura's shrine. Azura's star, I guess. Oh, there's Necromancer. Hello. Time for you to die. It's like, Serena, get out of my way, dear. Wow, easy peasy. We're so good. We are so good. I see another door. It's all kinds of things we need to check out here. A couple of necromancers to check. A couple of doors to open. Dragon's tongue. It's a flower, but it is an ingredient, so I don't know. Again, I'm not sure how much we'll get into that or what we'll need when we figure out if we ever find the recipes for the potions. Oh, look at that. We're harvesting more blood. This time it was a high elf. So we're getting closer to getting all the ones that we needed for that quest. So, and we're just finding them arbitrarily, and that's good. That's the way I wanted it. I didn't want to go on a mission to find that blood. I figured we'd find it organically as we come across them, and we have so far. So just making sure that I'm not missing anything here. What have we got in the cupboard? A couple of gold. So that's okay. A soul gem. And what's that potion? Oh, Magicka potion. Soul gem fragments. And I knew I saw a door over here. Yeah, we'll check. It goes to it. Looks like a dead-end room, but look at that. Ooh, a nice healing potion there. And useless books. We don't need more magic. There's so many potions. I think this dungeon or this ruin has the most potions of any place I've been to, as far as the amount of. I mean, seriously, am I crazy about that? I'm not thinking about that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hadn't seen that yet. Almost missed it. So I'm glad I saw it. Okay, onward to where we do not know. And yet another door. This place is loaded with doors. Uh-oh. What do we got here? I got out of the way so Serena could come in. Quit using the ward potion, the ward spells. I didn't mean to shoot that wagon. But Serena's doing pretty good. She's handling her own pretty well. And I'm afraid to shoot because I don't want to shoot her. But even though I have an arrow in my side, I did a great job killing something. So interestingly, all these cells are locked. And I thought, I wonder if there's maybe something in those haystacks. I wasn't sure. So I thought it was worth a few lockpicks to go find out. We've got, at the current moment, 74 lockpicks. And I thought, let's go ahead and check it out. And, and that bumped us up on our level. We're up to 18, or we will be. Serena, get out of the way, honey. It's like she got in the way. And these small cells. So anyway, I thought we might check a few of them and see, and maybe do a save so that we don't go through too many lockpicks for nothing. But, why are they locked? And some of the ones are locked with no one and nothing in them. So that's why I found it curious. Usually the ones that don't have anything in them aren't locked. So I thought it was worth checking out anyway. It's like, how many more lockpicks am I going to use to miss an adept? It's like I think what happened was I just wasn't paying very good attention. Sometimes I'm looking down or, checking my watch or doing the things that a really good hero of Skyrim wouldn't do. And Serena's in the way yet again. Hello, lovely lady. You're in my way. Back up. So sometimes if I back up like that all the way, she'll get back far enough that I can go around her like that. So that's why I did that. So it's like that one's unlocked. This one was lit up. It's like, okay, I don't see anything in there. I hope I didn't miss anything. It's like, okay, I'm fiddle farting around here trying to find, and finding nothing. So, I don't know. Just seems like if there these haystacks, there should have been something. And maybe I just went too fast and missed something. I don't know. But I kept getting frustrated with Serena getting in the way. So anyway, he's like, okay, let's just move on. Garnet. Nice, Mr. Skeleton. You don't usually get anything any decent like that from skeletons. So, okay, where are we? Looks like there is a bad guy standing right there waiting for us. But I wasn't sure. I didn't want to shoot him first. He's a necro mage. And she's like, where did you come from? Well, he was there. He was already there. He's still alive. He's doing spells. He's kind of a tough guy to kill. We're both shooting him. And I don't know, he doesn't seem to be doing ward spells. I'm not sure why it took so long to kill him. For us, that's quite a while for us. I don't know what the deal was. He was maybe resisting something. That's one reason why I've got two different spells. I've got a fire in one hand and a ice spike in another hand. Just because sometimes they resist one of them, and that way at least I could do some damage. And I thought, okay, this is interesting. Let's do a quick save here. There's a stairwell that goes down here, and I don't know. It's a curious place. There's a skeleton down here. 2 whole gold. Is that all that's down here? I don't know. It looked like a curious place to me. It's like, okay, let's get back up before we lose our breath. Since I used water breathing potion already. So we need to go back up here and see what did we miss. if anything. This was a curious area. Ash pile. And that necromage. He's got a black soul gem. The ice, it's a 500 worth staff, which, the thing about those the reason why I'm using spells is it increases my skill level, whereas if you're using a staff, as far as I know, it doesn't. Please correct me if I'm wrong about that. I don't think using staves increase your magic skill at all. So it looks like we've got a winding staircase that curls around, and it looks like that's where our compass marker is sending us. I'm waiting on Serena. Hello? Where did you go? She was right behind me. Where'd she go? There she is. I don't know where she was. It's like, come on. We got places to go. Let's get moving. And come up the top here and see what we got. I mean, are we there yet? As our little kids are always saying. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I think this is where we're headed. Looked like there was a big chest right there, and it looked like there was a skeleton right there. And a way out right there. So let's check it all. Check the skeletons. Sometimes it's really frustrating when skeletons layer on top of each other because it's hard to make sure you've collected them all. So you never really know. Could be missing something good when that happens. A lot of skeletons laying around here. It's like, okay, that's a little bit creepy. And that's who we were. Oh, there's broken Azura's star. There was a bandit laying there too. And right there, oh, excuse me, Serena, dear heart, get out of the way. That was the person we were supposed to see. That's who we were sent to see about Azura's star. So we'll go ahead and take that. Yeah, Malyn Varen. That's who we were supposed to see. And it looks like a bandit had taken Azura's star. And look at those elven gauntlets. I don't know about that. I don't want to wear them. I don't like the way they look. I mean, is that vain or what? So I don't know if we ever will find any that we like. Maybe we'll have to make our own. So we've got a couple of things that are telling us to do. It looks like we're done in this dungeon. We're supposed to bring that star to Arania, or the other person's whose name I can't remember. So it seems to me that, and this brought us out on top of another tower from this particular ruin. So I was thinking here, there was no ladder to get down. I didn't want to kill myself getting down. I figured if I jump into the water, I won't get hurt. But it looks like a pretty far way down, so I was weighing my options. So anyway, I think that the Azura's star, you can take it to one of two people. And before, it doesn't tell you much in your quest log about that. It's like, ooh, fun. But I want to research that a little bit, because it seems to me one is light and one is dark, and I want to stay in the way of the light. I want to stay in the way of a good person, not a bad person. So I was kind of jumping around here, looking around, trying to see if Serena followed me or where she went. Where'd you come from? What? Oh, she's all the way over on the shore. And again, killed a couple mud crabs to get those chittens. I don't know how to say them. Oh, and she resurrected one. Like, oh my gosh, please. Destruction is a nice 61 now, so that's nice. So she resurrected one, and I thought, yeah, there's no of those chittens or whatever that I need. Once I get back to my house the next time, I'll look over my list of the items that I had that I needed and count them off to see. I want to make sure I have enough, but I don't need too many. I mean, what are you going to do with 18 of those things, and I only need 6 or so? I don't know. So anyway, I was looking around, where's my horse, and what are we gonna do next? So I've got to research who I need to bring that star to and what the difference is between the two of them. I don't know what it does. I don't know why we have an option and why it doesn't tell us what is the purpose of having two people. What does that do? So I don't know. So I got to read about that. Hi, Serena. Didn't mean to almost shoot you. I'm actually just looking for my horse. I know he's around here somewhere. Hello, horsey. Where'd you go? You might have run away because of the mud crabs who were attacking. And there he is at the top of the hill, staying out of the way. What a dear heart. Still wish we could name our horses. In Oblivion, you could go into the console and name your horses really easily. I don't know if you could do that in Skyrim. I actually have never researched it, but I always liked naming my horse something instead of Rhiannon's horse. I mean, come on. As you can see, we only needed Haemar blood was the only one we needed for the discerning the transmudane for Septimus. That's the only one we need. So I was kind of looking over my quest here, trying to see what we're going to do next. I know that diplomatic immunity is the main quest line, and I kind of wanted to do more side quests as opposed to, getting more into the Civil War or the main. I kind of wanted to do some more side quests in the various towns and things. I haven't picked up a ton, but we've picked up a few. You remember that dog? Someone in Falkreath asked us to search for a dog and gave us a piece of meat that we could use. And so I thought, well, because we're only across the pond from that particular quest, and I wanted to get it off my quest log. So what harm could it be to go find a dog, right? That's what I was thinking. All we got to do is swim back over the pond and lake or whatever this is to go back to the other side. So I was thinking that we should go ahead and do that. It's just right, straight across the pond and down that little road right there. It's like, okay, we can do that, right? It shouldn't take very long. I just need to find a dog and take it back to its owner. That's the quest that we were given. We'll get back to this Azura Star thing, and eventually, once I figure out who I want to give it to, they're both located in the very far northeast side, way up in the snow anyway, so I kind of want to wait until I've got a couple reasons to go back up there. So, anyway, I'll have to figure it out. Oh, look what I found. Da-da-da. Gotta pick up the Nern route. Sorry, Serena. I hated that I get off my horse, she gets off her horse, just in time for me to get back on my horse. It's like, oh, the poor thing. Let's see her calling her skeletal horse. Someone had commented they were waiting to get a horse until Serena was human, and then they could get a regular horse. Do you know if that's the way it would have worked if I hadn't already had my horse, or if she didn't already have her skeletal horse? I saw somebody sitting over here, and I thought I'd go have a chat with them. I didn't know who they were or what this was, but I just thought, what is this? Anyway, I would get back to my question. If I had not gotten a horse before I had gotten Serena as a follower and human, would she have gotten a regular horse, or would she still have just used her skeletal one? Because I was curious about that comment somebody made. Not that it matters to me. I kind of like that fiery horse because it helps us kill things. So I don't know. I was just curious if anybody knows. And no idea why I'm going this direction. Oh, I think I was looking for the road. That's what I was doing. I was looking for the road. And which way we go on the road. And once we go in the right direction on the road, then we can call for the horse. And back we go. And we're off once again. This time we're going to go find a little doggie who seemed to be lost. His owner really wanted him back. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long going this way. Kind of going around the pond. Since I had already come up that far, I thought I might as well grab the road instead of swimming across. going by the mill. That's where we bought all the wood for our house that we built. So it was kind of a like, oh hi, remember you guys, thank you for the wood for building my house. I don't think I need any more wood at all. I know I've got quite a bit still. And I'm very close to having the house completely done, which is kind of cool. I wonder where I can find slaughterfish scales. I need some. It'd be nice if I didn't have to buy things. I really don't want to have to buy some of these things that I need that I can eventually find. It's like, you know, goat hides. I mean, I can, like I found one in that ruin back there. I found a goat hide. You know, I know there's goat everywhere. I just don't like to kill them. So, oh, I was unchecking that one thing on my marker. I didn't want it to keep showing me the wrong place. So when you get two things, sometimes I've seen playthroughs where people have got 15 markers on their compass. How in the heck can they figure out where they're going? I get lost with 2. So anyway, headed towards Falkreath right now. Falkreath is a weird little place. I never can figure out where the actual road is that I'm supposed to come in on. It's almost like it's hidden. Almost. I think it's just me. But I know that we're supposed to be, if we go through Falkreath, it's like, okay, and we probably should have stopped and talked to people because we need to get some of these quests in our quest log. I'm sure there's quests here somewhere. I haven't really worked on it, but I need to. I was actually looking to see if there's any place for us to sell stuff, and I did see there's Gray Pine Goods, which I believe is a general store. And if I recall, general stores are a really good place to sell all kinds of magical weapons and armor, and you can also usually sell dragon bones. So I thought, well, maybe we should check that place out. I don't know if I've been there before. I may have, but I don't know. Oop, excuse me, soldiers. Get out of the way. No, there's no trouble except that you're in my way. Would you please get out of my way? It's a simple concept. Alright, so we got this fella here. This is Lod. This is the one that wanted us to find the dog, I think. So I was looking here, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to use those gauntlets. And I was trying to make sure that we got 153, so I got a little bit more than I thought. So I know I'm over 50%, but not much over 50% of the value. So anyway, I thought we'd do that, and we need to find that shop. I think it's up here on the left. And yeah, see what else we could sell. You know, we're not hurting for gold or anything. So, the brother sure is rude to us. He's so rude. This guy's nice. So, let's see what we can sell. Where are we at? We've got 36,896 is what we currently have. And he will buy that staff of ice spikes, which is, you know, it weighs 8. So, it's worth it to get rid of it. Weight-wise, I mean, it has 8 weight. I'm trying to speak and can't. And these robes that we found that were, you know, pretty pricey, that was kind of nice. So, anyway, seeing if there's anything miscellaneous. I got him down to 98 gold. And there was a garnet for 44, so yeah, we'll get rid of that. And now he's down to 54, so the initiate's York. And that, I mean, it's showing very high value. I wonder if I can sell it or if I should just put it in my house somewhere. I mean, we're not, like I said, we're not hurting for gold or anything. Eventually, my big grand plan is to eventually buy the houses. So, I don't know. Look at there. My cursor's saying go out here, and I should be able to find that dog out here. Yeah, shut up. You're rude. So, anyway, we're coming up here, and there's a dog should be right here. Do you see him anywhere? There he is. He's coming right up to us. Wait! He's His name is Barbas? He's talking to me.
Yeah, Skyrim is now hosting
And he's so smart aleck. Yes, flying lizards, giants, two-legged catmen, yeah. But he's got a very good point.
and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
And he's got a problem. So we'll play along.
A bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather
Okay, his master. I thought his master was odd.
someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Okay. And I gotta say, you're a little lost puppy. Ooh, Clavicus Vile, the Daedric Prince of Wishes. I suppose Daedric Prince is an important person, but it's like, okay.
Can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him in Haemar.
Oh, Haemar's shame. Oh no.
This worked out. I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Don't trust him.
Any offer he makes, okay?
Yeah, but we should trust you. Okay. Daedra's best friend is the quest that we just got, and we have to travel with Barbas to the shrine of Clavicus Vile. So, I don't know if he would have just continued running on ahead until we caught up with them, but I do know, I'm noticing that when I get close to him, he stops and turns around. So I don't know what would have happened if we had just taken off. But I decided, what the heck? I don't think it's that far away. If I'm not mistaken, the pathway between where my house is and to go across Helgen off to the other side, to go off to the east side of the map, we go right by this place this dog is talking about. I'm pretty sure. So I thought, we're kind of in the area, so we'll go ahead and we'll follow him along. And I didn't want to run past him because our compass marking is basically keeping him as the focus. Yes, I'm coming. Just go. We can keep up. So this is kind of a slow, painful walk. I'll put chapter markings in my descriptions to show you where you can skip past this part. But I did just decide to follow along with him. And I'm still here. Keep going. I don't know who these guys are. I don't think they matter. They didn't attack us or anything while we were following along. And where are we at? Oh, we're going through the, I forget what this place is called. It was close to our house, though. There was robbers up above. These rocks came down, so you kind of got to go through around the rocks, because if you hit them, they hurt you, which sucks. So it hurt you once and then hurt you forever every time you come through there. I'm going, Barbas. Keep going. I ended up cutting out a whole bunch there, and the reason is because he ends up getting stuck going through Helgen, just like I do. He ended up getting lost, and he would backtrack, and then once he got through that, he would go up this hill, and he would turn around and come back again. So he was getting stuck in Helgen just like I do. I was so frustrated. So I cut all that out so you didn't have to deal with it. We went through Helgen, went through the mountainous area, and now we're coming in to this world here. So this is Haemar's shame. Is that what it is? So we got to fight our way through here because there apparently is some bandits. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a vampire thrall, so there's some vampires in here. So I don't know if once the vampire dark Fort Dawnguard DLC, if it switched out the vampires for some of the thieves and bandits, I am not sure. But I sure seem to see more than I had before. So anyway, This guy was shooting at us from up above, and we took care of him pretty quick. And there was a chest up here that I wanted to make sure had some gold and a good potion there. So anyway, I don't think this is a huge area, but I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, like chests like that. And the Barbas the dog is running around. A vampire fledgling? Where? Oh, there he is. Or she. I don't know. Can't tell which. Oh, and gotta watch, there's a trap right there, Serena. Hopefully you won't fall onto it. And where's it at? There. The vampire fledgling. Grab the lockpicks. I think I have enough plain old vampire armor for now. I don't need to continue to collect it, really. So I just wanted to make a note of that I had been collecting it for a while. Eventually we may end up doing, oops, another vampire thrall. Make some armor, but you know, I'm not really ready for that at all. And a blooded vampire. I don't know what that means. What's a blooded vampire? Other than they're harder to kill. What is a blooded vampire? Hold still. This one wouldn't hold still. She is now. Isn't that weird? She wouldn't hold still. And I think that Serena had resurrected some people. She resurrected, looks like a vampire she's got there. A blooded vampire. That's curious. I don't see any difference. Plain old armor, plain old everything. What is a blooded vampire? You might want to make a comment for me about that, because I don't know. A little gold here and there. Again, I want to go up top here when I can, because there's usually a chest or something up here, or potions, or books or something. Or soul gems. We'll take that. And little boy's clothes. So I don't know what happens when I give my boy, if I give my son multiple clothes of the same color, what happens? I don't know what he does. I don't know if he changes clothes. I have no idea. I just don't remember from playing that way before, and we'll see. Irregardless, he's probably got 18 green tunics that I'm going to eventually give him. And I don't even know if giving him clothes does anything. Don't know. So let's see, coming into this bigger area, stay on your guard, you betcha. We don't know what's in here. Looks like another something, vampire something, vampire fledgling. Oh, what's getting, oh goodness, a vampire thrall. Was whopping on me and I didn't even see him. I was busy watching out this direction. That's what you get for not paying attention. And thank you, Serena. And a gold necklace, I may use later. So what else is up here? So I kind of wanted to circle this upper area first. Make sure I'm not missing anything important, which I probably am anyway. Man, it looks like whatever she had resurrected just passed away. I got a red dot on my compass going that direction, or at least it looks like it. I think I had circled all the way around, so I thought, well, let's go down there. See what we got. Oh, hello there, vampire. Goodbye, vampire. Yeah, they resisted the spike, but not the firebolt. Or the fire... What is it I have now? Fireball? I don't know. Oh, a lockpick and an amethyst. Thank you very much. And you're a dead bandit. I suppose they don't do very good against the vampires. A garnet, gold. And that's a silver ring. We'll take that. For enchanting practice, just in case. And useless books, nothing important. It's like, I hate it when you don't mean to pick up something. I'm trying to get around this chair is what I'm trying to do. It's not working very well. It's like, is there anything else here? Besides me getting, I was stuck in the corner. That's what was going on. So I kept trying to jump. So between whatever is laying there dead and the chair, I was stuck. Thankfully, Serena walked off and sat down. I love it, her behaviors. And I wanted to check and make sure there aren't any skill books. And never know what you're going to find laying around. So I think we're going to go further down and into a little passageway there. I think. Pretty sure. I also think there was a place that we hadn't dipped into. So I wanted to make sure we did. To make sure we didn't miss any rooms here. Yeah, I think this was the room that I saw on my map that it's like, I'm glad I came. Look at that. Was a nice potion. Those bigger ones are really good potions. So, not that we ever use them, but hey, if we needed to use them, I want to have them. Weird looking coffins in a little chest. What's in there? I gotta pick it. Ugh. That's okay. We're getting our lock-picking skill is almost to 45. So, I don't know what that makes us. I don't know what they call the different levels. Interesting. Like it broke and opened at the same time. Wasn't sure about that. So anyway, it was just a little room that I had wanted to check, and I'm glad I did. So it was worthy of the side. Double checking that one little spot. Again, if you don't go in every corner of a room, then it doesn't show on your map that you've been there, and I don't want to have a place that's showing that I missed. So it looks like we've got to go down below, all the way to the bottom, and through a doorway. I think is where we were supposed to go. The floor of the cave, and go that direction. And yes, that is correct. And it looks like it's going to be a different part of the this particular ruin, or Haemar's cabin, Haemar's shame. Okay, so it's the back part. So we did the first part, now we're going to the back part. And I don't know who that person is we're supposed to be seeing. There's a Daedric prince in here somewhere. There's also a frostbite spider. I hate those things. I hope you're dead, dude. I do not like you. I don't like any spiders, especially gargantuan ones that poison you. Okay, I'll run past that. And I don't know, it's kind of a creepy looking place with these cages. I mean, what was in the cages? Just a bunch of junk, looks like. And what I thought about doing, I thought maybe I can disenchant anything that I have that I'm not using. And then I thought, no, I don't want to get, I couldn't see anything. And I didn't want to accidentally disenchant something that I was wearing. Again, I think that it would make better sense to not have anything on me. It's like, oh, a vampire thrall. And he died. He had an accident with one of my spells. And I kind of was getting a little bit lost here. I wasn't sure. The water was flowing down that direction, but I don't know. I got turned around a little bit, but not for long. Not for long. We'll find our way. This is not a very big place. It's just, it's kind of hard to see where there's a, you know, like a pathway I might have missed. You you never know when they're going to put a table or a chest or something in front of a pathway. And it's like, okay, that don't seem right. Look at that disconnect right there. It's like, come on, we'll find it. Just need to look careful, real careful. In case there's a pathway that's hidden by the ice, snow, whatever. I mean, the water's flowing this way, so it should be this way. Should. And there it is. It's like there's some way off to the left. And I thought, no, that's where it came from. Help me! Somebody help me! And then I saw it. I mean, I had a hard time seeing that. I don't know if it's my eyes. I mean, I've got a large monitor with good color. I don't know why. I had trouble seeing it. I don't know why, but here we are. Here we are. So Barbas wants to talk to this Daedric prince that's supposedly his master, and we're not supposed to believe anything that the Daedric prince tells us. I love it when she says, "I'm glad you're here with me." Isn't that sweet? I don't remember any of the other followers saying anything like that. So, okay, we're going to come down here and find out what the heck is going on. Dead vampires laying around. That's kind of weird. Very weird. So, really, we don't know much. I think we're supposed to talk to this Daedric prince. He talked to him, he just says, "Wolf?" Really? And there's a dead Imperial laying at his feet. It's like, oh yeah, get that lockpick. Okay, time to talk to the Daedric prince. Clavicus Vile. The only option we have is we have a request of you. Okay, apparently he had vampire worshippers and they all wanted to die, and we killed them, and he thinks we did something good. What's my heart desire? Wow. I don't know. Really, we don't want to get involved with this Daedric prince, so we just wanted to bring the dog back. Oh, he says no. Oh no. Back end of nowhere. Oh dear. This is sounding like not such an easy thing. We thought we were just bringing a dog back to somebody in Falkreath. So what do you want? So we need to find some axe. I'm supposed to bring the axe back and I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. It's resting in Rimrock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it, and the little mutt might even earn his place back at my side. So our next thing we're supposed to do is retrieve some axe with Barbas, and supposedly when we do that, then we can bring the dog back. But he said he didn't want the dog back. So I decided to double check and check all these dead vampires. See if they got anything good, mostly gold. And then there was a chest here as well. So it looks like we could tell the dog to wait. So if we didn't want to do the quest like right now, we could. This was confusing. As I was trying to click on this chest, it kept telling me different things. Look at that nice staff. I'm not going to use it, but my gosh, it was worth 1,300. This was some nice stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of nice stuff. Anyway, it was very frustrating. I wanted to make sure she was following me. This looked like it was a pull chain. Looks like another way out of getting out of this without having to go all the way back through. So right now, our quest is we're supposed to go to this other place, which we don't know where it's at for sure yet, with Barbas to retrieve an axe. That's what our next quest is. I decided we could go all the way back through, or we could slide down this mountainside to get our horse back. So I decided to slide down the mountainside. You can also, if I wanted to fast travel, I could fast travel to the cave entrance, which is where my horse is currently located. As you can see, I'm already sliding down the side. So then my horse came around to the other side. So it looks like the entrances are not too far apart. Or my horse, yeah, that's right down there on the right. So that is pretty much where we're going to leave it for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but we'll find out next episode. I hope you join me. Thank you so much for following along with me. I'm enjoying this journey, and I hope you are too. And if you can, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm really pushing forward trying to get those subs, and it doesn't do anything to you except that you can find me easier. If you like what I'm doing, then please like my videos. I really appreciate you doing that for me. And if you would like, I also have a Patreon account, and I always appreciate that help there as well. So thank you again for following along. Most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.